Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Crypto Prince, aka C Prince. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and smash the like as well. So let's just get straight into the news. So on the price of the day, so we see Bitcoin at 18,000 up 6%. On the day we see Ethereum 478 up 2.9%. We saw XRP 29 cents and it dropped 1.6%. Chainlink at $13.48 up 5%. Litecoin $72 down 1%. Bitcoin Cash $247 down 2%. We see Polkadot at $4.71 and down 1%. Binance coin $28 down 1%. Cardano 10 cents and down 4%. We're going the biggest winners of the day. So the biggest winner of the day is Bitcoin Diamond up 26%. Bitcoin Gold up 24%. RSR Reserve Rights up 20%. Yearn Finance up 13%. Ethereum Classic up 12%. Nexo, one of my coins, up 12%. Status up 12%. Digibyte up 10%. Another one of my favorites, Decred up 9%. Celsius up 8%. Celsius has been pumping hard. Yeah, and let's check the biggest loser of the day. Biggest losers of the day. So we have Sushi Swap down 14%. We have Curve down 12%. Near Protocol again down 12%. TMTG down 11% again, third day on the run. Hedge Trade down 10%. Blockstack down 9%. Compound down 9%. Solana down 8%. Blueprint down 6%. Elrond down 6%. Engine down 5%. And that's it for the coins. So guys, this is the first news of the day, and then it starts off with Zcash. So Zcash undergoes first halving as major upgrade drops founders fund. 4 years after forking from Bitcoin, privacy-centric and blockchain network, Zcash has completed its first halving. At 12:37 UTC, Zcash passed block height 1046400 to trigger the event that cuts miners' reward from 6.2% ZEC to 3.125 ZEC. A miner reward reduction or halving event occurs when block subsidy generated from the new coins minted is divided by 2. The coded in event usually triggers every 4 years at particular block heights depending on the particular chain. Bitcoin had its third anti-inflation halving back in March and generally sees its increase after each subsequent halving event as supply is reduced. Zcash began its journey as a fork from Bitcoin blockchain on October the 28th, 2016. It takes a focus on providing better privacy for users through zero-knowledge cryptography dubbed ZK snarks and is developed by the electric coin company ECC. Such privacy features have been a money laundering concern for some regulators and policymakers. Earlier this month, Colorado-based cryptocurrency exchange Shapeshift delisted ZEC along with Monero, XMR, and Dash, 2 other projects with added privacy, citing increased regulatory pressure. It's not an issue for all trading platforms though. Gemini, a cryptocurrency exchange regulated in New York, stated allowing users to withdraw Zcash with its anonymizing feature in September. Zcash is the Bitcoin of privacy, said Juan Chu, co-founder and manager partner at Hong Kong-based blockchain investment and trading firm Kinetic. The halving is not only a milestone event but an opportunity for traders to claw back some of the market share volume from privacy challenges like Monero. Like Bitcoin, Zcash total supply has been hard capped at 21 million coins, a supply limit that is polar opposite of the recent and unprecedented money printing by the world's central bank, and is attracting investors interest as a result. Fixed supply cryptocurrency like Zcash and Bitcoin aren't interesting because of their issuance rate of every 4 years, said Ryan Watkins, research analyst at Messari. They're interesting because their issuance schedule is predictable and deterministic. So basically what we're seeing right now in Zcash is that it's having a halving, and we know that when the halving happens, it makes the price deflationary, because there's going to be less in circulation. It's deflating. The amount of coin in circulation is deflating because the miners are mining less, so that makes the price inflates. So that's what happened to Bitcoin. Every 4 years there's a cycle, there's a halving cycle for Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin goes parabolic every 4 years. So that's what Zcash is trying to do right now, to try to take back the market from underneath Monero, so to speak, because Monero is like Monero and Dash is like the two biggest privacy coins in the space right now. The governments are fighting against privacy coins because they're saying that people can use it for illicit transaction, people could use it for money laundering and all these type of stuff. But we know that the dollar is being used for most of these things for decades. That's a weak excuse as far as I'm concerned. It's just that they can't keep track of what is trading and who is trading what. That's the whole reason why they're trying to clamp down on privacy coins. Let's check out the price of Zcash. So the price of Zcash is at $63, and remember, Zcash has a hard cap of 21 million, so there would never be more than 21 million in Zcash coin. And the current circulation is 10 million, 10.4 million, 10.5 million is in circulation. So we see that in the upcoming, this bull run that we're in right now, this is going to make Zcash a profitable coin. And we're going to go into other reasons why later on in the video, why I believe that Zcash is going to be big in this coming bull run, more than it already is, and bigger than how it was already projecting to be. So we're gonna go in a few other articles. Okay, so the next article, it says 73 of millionaires invested or plan to invest in cryptocurrencies, survey reveals. As Bitcoin hits 18,000 near all-time highs, nearly 3/4 of the high net worth individuals will be investing in cryptocurrency before the end of 2022, before the end of the bull run. Many are saying that the bull run is going to be, the height of the bull run is going to be ending of 2022, beginning of 2023. Some is saying the ending of 2023. The survey carried out by THIER Group, one of the world's largest independent financial advisory organization, finds that 73 of polls participants are now already invested in or will make investment in digital currencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP before the end of 2022, as per the report shared with findbold.com. The 700 plus respondents are clients who currently resides in North America, the UK, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, East Asia, Australia, and Latin America. High net worth is classified in the context as having more than 1 million or equivalent in investable assets. So basically, these people, 73%, 73% of people that's in America, that's in North America, that's in South America, that's in UK, that's in Asia, that's in Africa, that's in Middle East. 73% of people with 1 million or more in cryptocurrency are planning to invest by 2022. And this research was done by a very big company that has a big name behind them, so to speak. Nigel Green has underlined that high net worth investors, including some of the biggest Wall Street banks among others, are now aware that the world's biggest and most influential decentralized currency isn't going anywhere, Mr. Green told. So basically, the biggest banks in the world, everyone is getting in. So the big money are coming into crypto right now, and that's why we're seeing the price of Bitcoin touching 18,000 and possibly 19,000 by the end of the week, possibly 20,000 by next week. If you want to check out my analysis on that, just watch my previous video on Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum analysis. So we can see that the big money are starting to come in, the big banks are starting to come in. Once again, people might be scared of it, but this is how the space grows. We need a little regulation for the government to say, okay, the space is safe, but really and truly, they're trying to, the bank and the government on these kind of big institutions are trying to hold the coins, are trying to stack up on the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the XRPs, and all the bigger coins in the space, so that at a later date they can be profitable as well as sell to the smaller retailers. So right now we're seeing the big investors are getting in, some retailers which is normal consumers, like the smaller guys, they're kind of, most of them haven't heard about it, and those who have heard about it, the government are trying to ban in certain countries, like ban what the government are trying to ban in certain countries what they can buy, and trying to drop some heavy regulation on the space, like what we see sometimes happening in China, in India, and other countries. In addition, the THIER CEO says that investors are being attracted to the bullish Bitcoin as it is a legitimate edge against longer-term inflation concern, which have come to the fore due to stimulus package, more of which are promised by the major government and central banks around the world. According to the THIER Group CEO, these emergency measures, like the massive money printing agenda, reduce the value of traditional currencies like dollar. So, and if it goes further on to say, Mr. Green concluded that high net worth individuals are not prepared to miss out on the future of money and are rebalancing their portfolio towards these digital currencies. So the big money, the bigger guys are basically rebalancing their portfolio and trying to invest in the cryptocurrency assets, because they're realizing that's the future of money, that's the future of technology, that's the future of housing. Everything that we've got in the outside world now is being incorporated on the blockchain, and is being incorporated into cryptocurrency. So if you remember the article that I posted about the Citibank managing executive, that was a leak article. It wasn't even a release for me and you to read. It was an article that was sent to their basically their private investors, and it was leaked. So this is how things like these articles like this, we see and understand that the big money are really flocking in right now. This is why Bitcoin is continuing going up without a consolidation. I haven't seen a big level of consolidation as yet. It's continuing to go up. So on to the next news. Airbnb played blockchain buzzwords bingo in the 1 billion IPO filing with this SEC. Meanwhile, crypto firms are genuinely trying to revive the badly hit sector using distributed ledger technology. Short-term accommodation booking platform Airbnb has filed a prospectus for a 1 billion initial public offering, or IPO, with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission on November the 16th. Hidden away in a 350-page document is a half-page dedicated to the risk of not being able to adapt to changes in technology. The document rules off a list of buzzwords that savvy investors may want to be sure are under consideration. Our future success will also depend on our ability to adapt to emerging technologies such as tokenization, cryptocurrencies, new authentication technologies such as biometrics, distributed ledger, and blockchain technologies, artificial intelligence, virtual and augmented reality, and cloud technologies. So we see that Airbnb is trying to get into the cryptocurrency. Basically, they're launching an IPO, and for those who doesn't know about IPO is basically the same thing as ICO, but for the outside world. So like normal companies, when you open a company, if you want to go on the stock market, if you want to start trading, you have to do an IPO for basically people to buy into your company, to invest in your companies, just like with an ICO, but for the outside world companies. So Airbnb is trying to do an IPO, and they're writing to the SEC for basically to be regulated, to be approved for trading, and they're saying that they want to be open. They want to basically be open for the future of technology, which is like tokenization and cryptocurrency. And it's so interesting that they say tokenization, because tokenization really is things that you put into token, that's to relate from the outside world to the blockchain. So if like mortgage is going to be tokenized. Celebrities, I read an article recently about celebrities talking about tokenize their name, tokenize their brand onto the blockchain. So tokenization is going to be massive in the future. Companies like Nike is going to be tokenized. Like anything that you see in the outside world is going to be tokenized and be added to the blockchain. So it's good to see that Airbnb is thinking in the future, talking about augmented realities, AIs, and things like this. This is good to see. So look, we'll continue to watch that news on Airbnb. Next news is Grayscale owes 500,000 Bitcoin. Grayscale Trust now holds more than 500,000 Bitcoin, surpassing 8.3 billion in value. Cryptocurrency fund manager Grayscale Investment now holds more than 500,000 BTC in its Bitcoin trust. According to the November 16 post, Grayscale now holds to 8.35 billion worth of Bitcoin, equating to 2.69% of Bitcoin's outstanding supply and market cap. But the chain analysis estimate that around 3.7 billion BTC have been lost. Grayscale may actually now be in the possession of 3.37 of Bitcoin's remaining current supply, so of Bitcoin's remaining circulating supply. Appealing to institutional investors who are prepared to pay a premium to buy and hold cryptocurrency through the security of a regulated fund, shares in the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust currently represent 15.62% worth of Bitcoins each. Yet change hands for $18.86. This equates to nearly a 19% premium. Grayscale also charge an annual fee of 2%. And this is the post that they post. So basically, Grayscale is like the biggest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency asset management in the world. And right now, you can only invest in Grayscale if you're an accredited investor. If you're not an accredited investor, you're not able to invest in Grayscale. So once again, that's big money coming in in terms of Grayscale, because in order to be a accredited investor, you have to have a certain amount of money, you have to have a certain amount of assets. So we can see that Grayscale is getting bigger and bigger, and they're bringing in the Wall Street guys. They're bringing in guys like these into the market, which is very good to see. So this is another bullish news for the crypto space. This is the next news on Grayscale. And this is today. This news was from the 16th. This news was from 17th. This news was from yesterday. This is yesterday's news, right? And this is today's news. So Grayscale's crypto asset under management break 10 billion. This is today's news. So let's read into it. In another sign of renewed exuberance in cryptocurrency markets, Grayscale Investment has broken above 10 billion in digital assets under management for the first time. Disclosed Tuesday evening, the New York-based firm now oversees 10.4 billion in assets, including Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ether, Horizon, Ether Classic, Litecoin, Stellar, XRP, and Zcash. That's up from 7.6 billion in October 30th, according to the firm's November report. So less than a month. In less than a month, we see that rise of over almost 3 billion. Almost 3 billion in assets under management in less than a month. Once again, this is a massive news, and bear in mind, we just read about Grayscale. That Grayscale is basically cater for credited investors, not like for normal investors like me and you. It's only for accredited investors. Okay, so let's take a look at the assets under management. So this is a PDF from the Grayscale website. Grayscale Investment LLC, Grayscale, is the world's largest digital currency asset manager with more than 7.6 billion. They should update this to 10.4 billion in assets under management as of October. Well, they said the date as of October 30th, 2020. Grayscale provides secure access to the digital currency asset class for accredited investors. There we go, accredited investors, right? Through its single asset and diversified investment product share of Grayscale's investment products. The products are titled securities and IRA eligible. Grayscale believes that the shares represent a cost-effective and convenient way to gain digital asset exposure relative to a direct investment in digital assets. So and also bear in mind, Grayscale is also charging us 2% fee, 2% fee, and an 18, I think it was 18.9% premium. So you're paying 18.9% premium as well as a 2% fee to buy a cryptocurrency, when you can go and buy it yourself on Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, and any other off-ramp. Other off-ramps are available. Other off-ramps are available. So you can go on any off-ramp and buy it yourself, and you don't be paying, you don't, the only thing you pay is transaction fee. You don't need to be paying any other fees. So we see that lots of people, and bear in mind, 3 billion in less than 1 month. So we see that this isn't small money. Small money like me and other guys would be say, oh no, we can't afford that, mate. 18% plus another 2% in fees. No, we can't afford that, mate. I'll sign up directly and I will learn how to do it myself. So we see that these guys, these are rich people. These are rich people that don't care about the 18% and don't care about the extra 2%, 20% coming out their money, coming out of their money, going back to Grayscale's pocket. They don't care about that. So this is it, that Grayscale Trust as a Bitcoin trust. It has a Bitcoin Cash Trust. It has Ethereum Trust, Ethereum Classic, Horizon, Litecoin, Stellar Luminums, XRP, and Zcash. And these are all the coins that Grayscale is basically focusing on. Right? So we see it's got 6 billion. It's got 6 billion. It's got 6 billion worth of. It's got 6 billion worth of Bitcoin. It's got 47 million worth of Bitcoin Cash. Almost $1 billion worth of Ethereum. And it goes, and the list goes down. So what caught my attention though was this coin, Horizon. And let's just have a look on the charts. So this is the Horizon chart. I've never really looked into Horizon before now, and the reason why is because these are the list of the big investors are investing in these coins. This is the list of what big investors are invested into, right? And we know that in order to capitalize on the market, we have to go where the money's going, right? So we all know that Bitcoin is going to be big, Bitcoin Cash is going to be big. Well, I believe anyways that Bitcoin is going to be big. Bitcoin Cash, I'm going to be invested in Bitcoin Cash. I'm invested in Ethereum. I won't touch Ethereum Classic. I won't touch that. I'm going to be invested in Litecoin. I'm going to be invested in Stellar. I'm going to be invested in XRP. And I'm very, very bullish on Zcash for other reasons. So bear in mind, the first article was about Zcash, right? There's a halving in Zcash. And now we read that it's a trust for Grayscale, the biggest asset management in the world. And the big money is buying into all these asset classes, right? And there's a halving, so you can see that the price is going to go parabolic, as well as lots of small investors also believe, like me and you, also believes in Zcash, and it's going to be buying in. So that's going to send the price parabolic. And bear in mind, there's only 21 million Zcash available. So this is what we see. We see Horizon maximum supply also at 21 million. Don't know how true that is, but on CoinMarketCap, it says, on CoinGecko, it says that the market cap total supply is 21 million, and the circulation supply is 10 million, 10.4 million, and the circulation supply is 10.4 million. So we see the all-time low at $3.26, and currently we're trading at $6.34. So basically it's doubled its all-time low, which is a very, very good time to buy. Yeah, so that's 19x. So we see that it's at about 19x from its all-time high. So I would say, and looking at the charts, we see that it's basically at a very, very nice point to buy. Look at this declining ratio over here. So I can see it going up slowly, slowly but surely. We can see it's coming to a certain level of resistance right now, a resistant level at $6.78. we see it's coming there. On the 90 days, it's more clearer that the resistance, when it reaches, we're looking for it to break $7.30. When it breaks $7.30, that's the start of the bull run for this trend. And bear in mind, big investors are just starting to come in. So I believe that this is a very good time to buy Horizon. Ticker symbol ZEN. and I'll be watching this. This is going to be on my watch list. This is going to be on my watch list for it to break $7, and then I'll see how much I get in from there. So yes guys, this is we come to the end of the video. I'd just like to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Continue to subscribe for the new watchers. Continue to smash the like button. Make sure you leave a comment in the box. Tell me if you were invested in any of these coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Horizon, especially Horizon. Anyone that's invested in Horizon, I need to hear from you now, because this is a new coin for me. I haven't really heard about, well, I've heard about it, but I haven't really looked into it before, and I'm currently in the process of studying, of basically doing my research on Horizon. So make sure you leave that in the comment if you're invested in Horizon, and what you also think about Zcash, which is one of the big news of the day, biggest news of the day for me. Make sure you leave a comment about Zcash as well. So thanks for watching guys. Catch you in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Goodbye.